What's good, everybody? Big Sean back in the flesh, like I said. And I'm here with Rose Maiden. How you doing, Rose
This is
Maiden?
I'm doing really good. I'm at the Gears of War booth. So,
That's right.
I mean, area. I'm sorry, this is huge. So, I'm having a good time. I want to know more about this game, so let's get this interview going. I need to know.
So I'm Chris Wayne. I'm the lead producer on Gears of War 3 with Microsoft, out in Seattle, obviously. You're having a good time here in PAX in Boston, so let's go.
Yeah, let's get down to the game. Like, as you can see, there are different characters. I'm seeing right here, this is really big. The age progress. What year are we talking about? How many years have passed since part 2?
Yeah, so we're 2 years after the sinking of Jacinto, which is how Gears 2 ended. And after that event, kind of everyone that's left on the planet is kind of fractured, and they're all just basically trying to survive. And so you'll see we've made some changes. So Dom, one of the favorite Marcus's best friend, he's got a big bushy beard now.
Yeah.
He's after what he had to do to his wife in Gears 2. He's a little bit more emotional, which I think anybody would be, I guess. Marcus is. He's really kind of feeling the burden of trying to keep everyone alive and trying to keep everyone going and try to put peace to everything. That they've been at war for their entire life and in several generations of families in the world, and so it's all weighing on them, and you can kind of see it. Cole's really the only one who kind of gets through it, right? He's our man who's always ready to go,
right.
And so Cole's Cole.
That's good because we need a Cole. Actually, this looks really gloomy and kind of like dark now because of the expressions. The game also, I got to look at the game a little bit, and it looks more dark than anything. So I guess you're trying to get that emotion out to your fans right here of what's going on.
So what is the features? What's the new features in Gears of War 3 that's better than part 2?
Right away we look at, you want to look at the basics, and Gears is known for its cover-based shooting, and so the first thing you want to do is not screw that up, right? And so you constantly tweak it and you constantly tune it, and then we added some new characters. You can play Anya's now in there. She's armored up and fighting. She's no longer kind of working behind the lines. We have another new female character, Sam, who's really awesome. And then of course you got all the ones you know and love, and then we added new weapons, and so new weapons really changed the game quite a bit, in that we really try to make sure there's a weapon for every situation. And so like a great example is the new Digger launcher, where it shoots out this little creature who kind of like burrows underground.
Oh wow.
It pops up like a bouncing Betty and explodes and blows people up behind cover, and so that's all really cool. And then you look at some other weapons. The one we talked about a lot is the Retro Lancer. It's an old school Lancer. It's a little bit more powerful actually, but it's got a big kick, so it's a little bit harder to use.
So we have the chainsaw, so you could chainsaw the Lucas.
That one actually has. This was before they didn't need a chainsaw, so this is back when they were fighting each other, and so it actually has a big bayonet, and you can charge and stick the bayonet and impale a guy and kind of lift him up in the air and throw him aside, and that's pretty cool.
Wow, this game seems like got a lot of new weapons, and that's the thing about Gears of War 3. Well, Gears of War in general, the weapons was always good. My favorite weapon in Gears of War was the sniper, because it's so easy to aim at the Lucas head
Yeah.
and get the perfect headshot. So the thing I love about the love of Gears of War period is that it's the weapons. The weapons was always good, and coming to Gears of War 3, I'm looking forward to see what kind of weapons you're having. You just explained it, and the weapons so far, as you explained to both of us, it sounds really good, really, really good. Want to see?
Yeah, I have a question. I want to know what made you want to bring in the female characters this time.
We've always had Anya there, but she's never been playable,
Yeah.
and so one thing we want to do is respect women, and so we don't put them in there just as something to look at. I'm looking across the hall, and that's
we
not
got
always
a gun
true.
Too. And a chainsaw.
And so that's really important to us, and we actually do have quite a lot of female fans, and we want to respect that. We want to give them something that they can relate to, and they can have something that they can really feel personalized about, and they can have a character that they can respect and that they can kind of look up to and believe in, and as opposed to there's just some stupid girl made for the boys.
No, yeah, I totally agree. Because I saw the girls, they're wearing full armor.
Yeah.
It's not like cleavage, short skirts, and guns, It's,
Like they say, if guys could do it, females could do it.
yeah, and I'm really excited to get my hands and actually pick the female character so that you guys can...
It's still sexy.
They are sexy. I can't wait to hear what they say when you're on the field playing live. I want to hear the little quotes that they say, because I know when they kill. Oh, I can't wait. I really can't.
So I understand this game got 4-player co-op.
Yeah.
How's that? Explain. Get a little bit deeper into that. Like explain that more. How's the 4-player multiplayer co-op?
I mean, it's great. You get 3 friends and yourself, jump into the story, the campaign, and you can play through start to finish, all 4 of you, and you all get to play as your favorite character. One person could be Dom, one person could be Marcus. You could have Anya and Sam, the new female in there, and you get to play through start to finish, and it's a great way to play the game.
Or any mode, right? Hard, extra hard,
insane, whatever you want.
I have a question. Like, is this coming out with a collection edition? Like, are we gonna get a T-shirt? What comes with that?
Yeah, we haven't announced the details yet, but we have announced. So you'll be able to get the standard game for $59.99, and then we have a limited collector's edition that will have some stuff that we haven't talked about yet. It's very cool. And then we have the Epic Edition, which has a lot more. It has everything in the first 2, plus a couple other really cool exclusives. And so look for those in about 2 months. We'll get into the details. It'll be nice.
What's going to be the prices for those 2 editions?
So it's $59.99 for the standard, $79.99 for the next one up, and then $149.99 for the big one.
You hear that, people? If you're a true Gears of War fan, like Miguel, I know you get the special edition. Spend that money and get that special edition. Cause bro, I know you're gonna get it in. Let me ask you a question. How's the horde mode? Is this in the game? Is it more advanced? Or like explain that because in part 2, that's my favorite mode in Gears of War 2.
Yeah, it was definitely.
That's my most interesting part of Gears is the horde mode. So explain that to me real quick. How is it in part 2 that's different for part 3 or whatever?
Yeah, so Horde obviously was really popular. People caught on. It became kind of like an industry leader. A lot of people copied that basic gameplay style. And so it's coming back. It's coming back a lot better. Our focus is on how do we reset those expectations? How do we reset and become maintain our leadership in that position and make the mode that people want to follow. And so that's something we're really going to get into and talk a lot about this summer. And but it's big.
Okay, well, before we leave, I would like to ask you, when is this game supposed to come out?
September 20th.
Oh, great. I thought it was November.
September 20th. So, boys or girls, get this game. I'm going to get it. I know that.
I'm getting it.
You know what I mean?
I'll see you guys online. Oh, wait. I have one question. Really quick. This is never coming out for PlayStation, is it?
No, it's an Xbox exclusive. A lot of advantages there where we can really partner on getting the most out of the hardware, and a lot of other things that we can do.
Well, there's a lot of possibilities on the PlayStation console. Maybe you could make it even better. I don't know. I'm a PlayStation fan. But anyway, we're going to wrap this up. It has been a great time doing this interview with you. I can't wait to play the game.
Tell these people who you is, where you from again.
My name is Chris Wynn. I'm the lead producer on Gears of War 3 out with Microsoft in Seattle.
You know who this is, Big Sean, a.k.a. Short F from RawGameplay.com.
And this is Rose Maiden from RawGameplay.com.
Hey, yo, we'll be back, son.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.